Hey everyone, and let's continue reading White Album 2. I know it's been a while, but like, I think it's better than never. I'm gonna admit that I a bit forgot that what actually happened in the story, but I think I'm gonna recall some pieces here and there as we're gonna go through the story. Ah, that's Squid, not a character. Ah, wait. So you and Taki go to Haruki place to probably to talk with him about Setsuna. That's probably what actually happened. Okay. Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Huh. Yeah, that's a bit awkward. Like,
Nah.
hey. Hmm?
どうしたの、ハルキ？
What's up, Haruki?
そろそろ日付が変わるぞ。
It's almost midnight, right?
もう変わってるな。3分経った。
It already passed 3 minutes ago. Oh. Wait, I'm actually starting to remember what happened in the previous parts. I think we had like a pretty ugly exchange with Setsuna, where Haruki was just like standing and doing jack shit after he spent a lot of time searching for Setsuna together with Kaharu. And the things really escalated back then. And after that we had like some conversation with Chiaki. And she flirted with Haruki there, and there was a part where Haruki trained Kaharu. Yeah, yeah, that's probably what happened. Okay. I think I'm back on track. It already passed 3 minutes ago.
あ、テレビつけていい？確か衛星で NBA のゲームが。
Oh, could you turn on the TV? I think there is an NBA game on satellite channel.
確か駅で電車の終電が。
If I remember correctly, the last train is already...
大丈夫。雑魚寝で。
It's fine. We'll just huddle up and sleep here.
その代わりエアコンだけは強くしといて。ついでに加湿器があると最高。
Make sure the AC is on stronger. While you're at it, set the humidifier to its maximum.
そうじゃないかとは思ってたけど、お前ら帰らないつもりかよ。
I had a feeling this would happen, but don't tell me you seriously plan on staying.
いいじゃんか。こんなに気を使わずに酔える飲みなんか、ここしばらく全然なかったんだぞ。
It's fine, isn't it? I haven't drunk like this without a worry on my mind for a while, you know. Yeah, it actually feels nice that the gang is together. And it's not just Haruki spending all the time self-loving, like.
そりゃあお前が虎視眈々としすぎてるからで。
That's because you're on a high alert all the time.
普通に飲んで騒ぐだけなら気を使う必要なんかないんだけどね。
If it's just drinking and having fun, there shouldn't be any worry in the first place.
そんなの俺狙いの子たちに失礼じゃん。ほんとお前ら何も分かってないんだから。
That would be rude to all the girls who I mean for me. You seriously don't understand anything.
わかりたくもないわ。
It's not like I want to understand either. And Taka is just snoozing. Mm.
ほら、毛布。せめてこれ羽織ってろ。
Here is a blanket. At least cover yourself.
Daらしな。
What a slope. But at least you gotta give him a credit for like worrying about Haruki as a friend and worrying about Setsuna as well. Like the guy at least trying to think things between these two. One down.
イオはまだ平気か？ベッド使っていいんだぞ。
But I wonder if you're actually gonna have a proper talk about like that Haruki is gotta get his stuff together and talk with Setsuna for real. Yo, are you okay? You can use the bed, you know.
いいよ。彼女でもない女の匂いつけてんなって。
I'm good. Don't want to let you bad catch the scent of a girl who is not your girlfriend.
別にそんなこと気にしないけどな。
I mean, we already had Chiaki respond to Setsuna from Haruki's phone. Yeah. My girl doesn't have a good luck. I don't really care about something like that. It already did last week. Yeah. That's exactly what I meant. Wow.
まだ飲むか？作るけど。
Still want to drink? I can get you some.
いい。ちょっと休む。
I'm good. Just need a little break.
そっか。
Okay. Between the three of us, our alcohol tolerance hasn't changed at all since the old days. Though, if a certain other person were present, the statement would no longer be true. There. Ever since the date changed, the atmosphere has started getting heavy, and it's become a bit heavier than before now that one of us is out. I mean, it got so heavy that like we can't even properly talk anymore. Jeez. Both me and you are just forcing out our heavy lids open and continuously drinking while staring at the ceiling of walls. Yeah, but someone got to start this conversation, like, because I'm 100% sure that that's exactly the reason why she and Taki dropped by Haruki's place. Truth to be told, neither of us satisfied with this silence. I'm sure the both of us are eagerly waiting for the other to get the ball rolling.
あのさ。
Hey,
そうか。
is that so? That's so like amazing reply.
まだ何も言ってないんだけど。
I haven't said anything yet, have I?
あ、
Sorry.
悪い。
It seems I got too excited by the fact that she was the one who initiated the conversation. Admittedly, a little embarrassed.
実はさ、私たち、昨日はセツナの家に行ってきたんだ。
To tell you the truth, we went to Setsuna's house yesterday.
そうか。
Is that so? That's so like... Okay. That's it. This is the flow of conversation I was waiting for, yeah. That's freaking awesome.
あそこは親がいるから11時頃にはちゃんと帰ったけどな。
Since your parents were home, we went home around 11 o'clock.
元気に。
Is she doing alright? Even though I saw her a few days ago. Even though Setsuna's expression, voice, and everything she said at the time is so deeply etched in my mind. Unable to be erased. Even so, I still wondered about how Setsuna was doing yesterday. I really do care about her after all.
最初に顔見た時にはさ、今の春樹より ずっと落ち込んでた。
When we first saw her, she seemed even more depressed than you are right now, Haruki. Yeah, my girl is not doing good, like at all.
じゃあお前たちが帰る頃には
Then how about when you guys went home?
今の春樹より少し落ち込んでたかな。
I'm not sure how much of the stuff from side novel is canon, like just how much of it is really canon, but like even individual novel itself, like we can really see that Setsuna is not alright. Not at all. Still a little more depressed than my bad. Still a little more depressed than you're right now, I think.
そうか
Is that so?
やっぱり怒ってくれないんだ。
Yeah, like, what's the problem of Haruki? Like, really, what's the problem of? What's his deal? Like, I don't get it. I still don't get this scene. Like, I really don't get it. You're not going to get mad at me after all.
叱っても説教もしてくれないんだ。
You still won't tell me off
私みたいに
or set me straight. You still won't treat me like you did back then. Because if only, if only Haruki said something back then, we would already have this shit sorted out. Like, it's... Yeah, this scene is hella weird. I have lost track of how many times something like this has happened. Past all the misunderstandings, assumptions, and the sorrowful way we keep missing one another. Setsuna's tears always brutally pierce through my heart without fail. What do you mean missing one another? It's... You were together, like, private. If you really just said a word and... Yeah, but it's like a classic Haruki moment. But to me, this level of pain is nothing more than a side effect of the disaster.
春樹さ、
Hey Haruki.
ん
Hmm?
あんたって結構強いんだね。
How? You're pretty strong, you know. Listening to the words alone, one would think that they were meant a surprise at first. Unfortunately, the delivery of those words lacks any hint of such nuance.
刹那はさ、また自分のせいだって。
Setsuna said it's all my fault again.
そっか
That's yeah, the worst of part of it that Magel is blaming herself for all of this, like when it's when I don't even think that she really played any big role in what happened in introductory chapter. Like, I think it was mainly on Haruki and Kazusa. Is that so? She simply accepted an invitation and went to the party, and she broke her curfew without contacting anyone.
何でもかんでも自分のせい。3日前も1年前も
She keeps
3
saying
年前だって。
it's all my fault over and over, be it 3 days ago, 1 year ago, or even 3 years ago. Even when the three of us couldn't stay together, and when the three of us first came together,
だから慰めても責めても落ち込むんだ。
she gets depressed
何
regardless
女
of
になっちゃったな。
whether we comfort her or scold her. She has become really hard to please. But Setna only thinks like that because of my mistake.
でもさ、 お前も難儀だよ、春樹。
But you know, your heart out of place to Haruki. They're like, I don't understand what my guy actually wants.
そうかな。
Is that so?
他のことならいくらでも平気で人を非難するくせに、ことこの件に関してだけは絶対に刹那の非を認めようとしないじゃないか。
When it's related to this, you won't admit that it's Setsuna's fault no matter what. It's... It's not really Setsuna's fault, like... Yeah, I'm gonna repeat myself here again, but like... Like how? How it was Setsuna's fault? Okay, I get the part that she maybe didn't respect Kazusa's feeling. When she saw the Kazusa kiss Haruki and like, but Sasuna still has a right to fight for the man she loves, like. Yeah, but it's practically the only thing she did, like, except for sticking to the pipe dream about three of them being together and maintaining friendship with Kazusa. Yeah, but except these two things, I don't see how it's Setsuna's fault at all. Like, even though you can calmly criticize other people in any other situation, this pointless debate of which egg came first, the chicken or the egg, has lost any value it held a long time ago.
俺はいつも公正なだけだ。俺が悪いのは自明の理なんだから。
That's because I always look at things subjectively, and not when I'm the one at fault.
まあ、実際お前が悪いんだけどな。
Well, you really are the one at fault. But as for the debate about whose sin is greater, listeners won't touch that topic because the answer is too obvious. Yeah, it's like, it's given. It's Haruki. It's Haruki. Like, and the second one is like Kazu-san. Thanks, Sayo.
かばってないぞ。
I'm not speaking for you, you know.
俺のところ来てくれて。
For coming here, I mean.
いや、それよりも、刹那のとこ行ってくれて。
No, I should be more thankful for you going to check up on Setsuna. Sure. I've had enough blessings. After all, this is the first time that I have received one already. During the past few days, so many people checked up on me. I can't afford to stay depressed any longer. Yeah, like, you gotta move on that. Either put the proper conclusion to our relationship with Setsuna, or make amends with each other, like, and finally give Setsuna the happy ending she deserves. Yeah, but let's see that happens next. I have people who encourage me, comfort me, tease me, and criticize me.
なあ、いいよ。これからも、刹那のことよろしく頼むな。
Hey, please continue to take care of Setsuna, okay? But as for Setsuna, she only has Io and Tatake by her side. That's why she must be more depressed than me. I mean, sure, like, Haruki has more people around him, but the thing is, he really keeps all these people... He really distanced himself from all these people, so it's not like... It's not like he speaks heart to heart with everyone he knows. Others always see her as pretty unpopular, but right now Setsuna seems to reject having any relationship with other people even more than I do. Just that she's better at hiding it than I am. That's why people other than the few of us can't notice it.
今は任せとけ。その代わり、早く引き取れよ。
Sure, leave it to me
私たち
for
は
now.
あくまでも代理なんだからな。
In exchange, please take her back soon. Take her back soon. In the end, I hope you realize we're just acting as your substitutes, you know. Oh, come on, like, don't put down yourselves, like, so much, like. Yeah, you're her friends, like, not some substitutes for Haruki's.
お前らも相当におせっかいだな。
You guys are
俺
sure
のこ
love
と
to
全
butt
然
in
言えない
Tom.
な。
You don't have the right to criticize me at all.
春樹が自分で呼び寄せたんだ。自分の同類を。
You were the one who brought us along like birds of a feather.
いいよ。
You? And I guess just nothing. Okay. It's pretty much everyone's losing except Haruki. 2 down. It's 3 a.m. Wednesday. And idiosyncratic time meant for the two of us that was special in our eyes for several days, only for it to end up ruined just a few days ago. Yeah, it's on you. Even so, I have to start here. If I don't use this as a starting point, I won't be able to muster up any courage at all. Yeah, I really hope so. That's like that. Because I don't. No, it's not even doubt. It's like why we keep delaying this conversation with Satsuna. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's been 3 years, and we still haven't sorted out things with her. Even if I must rely on the power of alcohol, I have to talk to Satsuna once more. Taki and Theo are at my place right now. It turned to 3 years ago. That's what I thought about. An escape from reality. That's what I wished for. But I have to live in the present. In about 3 years after that happened, I have to live in the present, where the present Satsuna is. They just came over uninvited, had dinner and caused a ruckus, then fell asleep on their own. Mari-san, Sugiura, and Izumi aside, I'm also connected to you, Taki, and the rest of the world. There are so many people who love butting in just like 3 years ago. It had been so long since we drank so much. I wonder if we'll even be able to get up in the morning. Are we gonna get a machine with like a hangover? Hi Setsuna. I try a lot of people by your side now. People you can say are important to you. Do you have to become a person like that? Do you even have the right to... When I have already betrayed you once before? Oh, come on. That's all for today. I'm going to sleep. I will text you again tomorrow. At this point, we had way too much thinking. Haruki's just... he just got to stop thinking that much. and really talk with him. Anyway, and I typed in the message I wanted to send and sent it nonchalantly. Wow. Right after I pressed the send button, I felt very sleepy all of a sudden. No, I was probably very sleepy in the first place. But I was just thinking about other stuff and I didn't realize it. Things like, this is completely irrelevant, or there are more important things you should tell him. Or, are you in middle school or something? If the two in front of me saw my message, they would probably say something like that. But it's fine for today. I'm too tired right now. I mean, it's already something like this really sent a message to say so. Instead of straight up ignoring her, like we did before. If there is anything else I want to say, I can just send another text tomorrow. And I assume we got reply. You want Taki con never mind, it's from Sets above, most likely. You and Taki-kun came by to visit yesterday. Nah, it's actually a reply from Sesson, okay. Since my dad was since my dad was home, we didn't get to drink any alcohol, but we got to talk about so many things. I had a lot of fun. I hope you will be able to get up tomorrow morning. Make sure you don't catch a cold. Good night. I will catch up with you tomorrow. I bet my girl is happy to get scraps of attention like this. Tomorrow, no matter what. Yeah, I hope we are getting on a good track. Yeah?
だから見てた人がいるの。北条大の正門で小春ちゃんが大学生の男の人と
But
二人きりで。
who is spreading the rumors about us? Yeah, to be honest, I would never understand all these people who like to spread the rumors around. Why do you even care about all this stuff? Like I said, people saw you. You're alone with a university student in front of the university gates, like, why is this relevant to a random passerby, even if they are also from her school? That's so weird.
大学の正門って時点で二人きりって考えてほしくなかったんだけどな。
Just because we were by the front gate doesn't mean we were alone together.
相手の背格好や特徴を聞いてみて間違いないって思った。相手北原先生よね。
From the description I have heard of the other person, there is no doubt in my mind. It's Kitahara sensei, isn't it?
うん。
Yeah. Ah! I finally remember this. It was her who confessed to Haruki. Yeah, right in the beginning of closing chapter. Yeah,
いや、だからね、何か誤解があるんじゃないかな。
No. So you see, don't you think that this is all just a misunderstanding?
誤解って何？先生と小春ちゃんが私に黙って会ってること、どんな風に誤解してるっていうの？
What do you mean misunderstanding? What part of you meeting with sensei behind my back is misunderstanding? I mean, should I to... Okay. Should I to get him to talk to you? At least initially, before they started working in a restaurant together, like.
私が先生に告白したって知っててそういうことしてるの？おかしくない理由があるとでも言うの？
Are you telling me that you have a proper reason that makes meeting up with the man I confess to not strange? I mean, she has this kind of reason.
何か言ってよ。黙ってたらわからない。
But I guess at this point, Haruki already, I mean, Koharu already has a crush on Haruki. And that's why this exchange is not going as well as it's supposed to go. Say something. I want to understand if you remain quiet.
じゃあ、美穂子、この際だからはっきり言うね。
Alright, Mirako. Since it's come to this, I will tell you everything. Yeah?
北原先輩は諦めた方がいいと思う。
I think you should give up on Kitahara Senpai. Yeah, it's probably for the best, like, if she doesn't get involved with the guy.
小春ちゃん、そんな。
Kaharu-chan, how could you?
ほら、やっぱり誤解してる。いい？今の意見に私の都合は一切関係してないからね。
See? You're misunderstanding after all. Listen to me. What I just said earlier had nothing to do with me, okay?
意味わからない。だったらどうしてそんなこと。
I don't understand. If that's the case, then why did you...
北原先輩、彼女いるんだよ。ただ、いろいろあって今は距離を置いてるだけなの。
Kitahara Senpai actually has a girlfriend. Just that they are currently a bit distant due to various circumstances.
何それ。
What do you mean?
言った通り、別に美穂子が嫌いだから断ったわけじゃないって。相手が誰でも今はそういうこと考えられないって。
It means exactly what I just said. He didn't reject you because he doesn't like you, Mihaka. It's just that he can't look at anyone that way at that moment.
先生、そんなこと言わなかった。付き合ってる人なんかいないって。
Sensei never said anything like that. He said he wasn't going out with anyone.
それは言いたくなかったんだよ。話したくない事情があったんだよ。分かってあげようよ。
That's because he doesn't want to talk about it. Something he doesn't want to talk about in front of others. Please understand.
言いたくなかったのに、どうして小春ちゃんには話したの？
Because because she was really persistent about it. Yeah, if he doesn't want to talk about it, then why did he tell you, Kaharu-chan?
ほら、私がしつこく聞いたから仕方なく。
Well, I just kept pestering him until he was forced to spill the beans.
どうしてそんなにしつこく聞いたの？先生に付きまとったりしたの？
Why would you keep pestering him to find out? Have you been following Sensei around?
それは、だって美穂子が。
That's but Mihaka, you...
先生のこと興味あったんだ。 だからそんな風に私にまで嘘。
So you're interested in Sensei as well? That's why you lied to me like that.
違うってば。美穂子に黙ってたのはその。
And that's how their friendship with each other ends. I'm wondering if we can actually call this a misunderstanding because at this point it's might be not even misunderstanding on Mihaka's part because it seems like Kahara already has some sort of feelings for Haruki. No, that's not it. I didn't tell you because
いい加減にしときなよ、やだ。それって逆恨みだよ。
So being unreasonable, Yada. You're biting at the hand that's feeding you. Yeah?
小春があなたを裏切るわけないじゃない。友達のくせにそんなこともわからないかな。
Kahara would never betray you now, would she? She's your friend, after all, so shouldn't you already know that... oh no. Are we heading to this kind of direction that she's gonna come down right now and things gonna get really ugly in Kahara's out between these two.
あんたたち。
You guys,
どうせ矢田のこと何とかしてあげようって頼まれてもいないのに一人で大学まで乗り込んでいったんでしょ、この子は。
she's probably just trying to do something for you. Yeah, even though okay, let me read this. She's probably just trying to do something for you, Yada. Even though no one asked her to. She probably just marched to the university by herself.
小春の度を越したおせっかい、あなたもよくわかってるでしょ。もうちょっと落ち着いて考えようよ。
You know, just how meddlesome Haruhi. Why continue to call her Haruhi? I mean, she's kinda a bit like him back in the high school, but still. You know, just how meddlesome Kaharu tends to be, don't you? Why don't you calm down a little and think things through?
友達のくせに言い過ぎなんじゃないの？
Don't you think you're going a bit far? We're friends, aren't we?
小春もいつまでくだらないフォローしてんのよ。もう意味ないからやめときなよ。
And you too, Kaharu. Stop getting caught up in nonsense like this. It's simply meaningless, so stop it already.
くだらないって。
Meaningless? How could you?
だってね、男の人に振られたくらいでこの世の終わりみたいな顔しちゃってさ。
I mean,
正直ちょっと引くよ。
you're acting like it's the end of the world just because some guy rejected you. To be honest, it's a little annoying.
ちょっとやめなよ二人とも。
Well, wait a second, stop it, Yuto. Yeah, it was a bit mean, but I admit I kinda agree with you there. Yes. I don't think even Mihoko herself really believed that she would be able to get with Haruki.
本当は小春が言ってやるべきなのよ。ぐだぐだ言って周りまで暗くするのやめなって。
Kaharu should be the one saying that. You're acting all gloomy every day and making everyone feel awkward. So it's about time you stop that.
傷ついてるのは美穂子なんだよ。私たちが大したことないなんて勝手に決めつけられるわけないでしょ。
But Mihaka is the one who is actually hard here. We don't have the right to judge what's important to her and what's not, do we?
美穂子、ちょっと待って。
Ah, Mihaka. Wait, hold on.
もうほっとこうよ。どうせ振られた事実は変わらないんだから。
Oh, just leave her be. It won't change the fact that she got rejected.
結局立ち直るのって時間しかないよね。これ以上小春が頑張る必要なんてさ。
In the end, I suppose time is the only thing that will set her straight. You don't need to get the extra mile for her anymore, Koharu.
私のことかばってくれてありがとう。でもやっぱり今は私のことよりも美穂子を気遣ってほしいんだ。
Thanks for speaking up for me earlier. But right now, I would like you guys to try and worry about Mihaka more than me. Why? Because I think Mihaka also said a lot of... I wouldn't say like... okay, I'm gonna say like a bit... a bunch of mean things. And assumed a lot of bad stuff about Koharu.
小春。
Koharu. Yeah, and props to this too, for defending her.
またみんなで仲良くできるようにするから、もう少しあの子に優しくしてあげてね。それじゃ。
Even if Mihako is actually on something with your accusations, like I'll try my best to have everyone get along again. So please be a little nicer to him. See you.
もう気使いすぎなんだからあいつは。
Jeez, just like I said, she weighs way too much.
将来ハゲるよね。
She will probably go bald in the future. Oh my lord, like I just imagined the bald Koharu. I hope nobody actually made a meme out of this. Because it would be totally cursed, like. I understand. I'll do something about the beta timing of our texts. I guess, yeah. It's not like there are any rule saying we can only text each other at 3 AM in the first place. I'm sorry, you're right, Haruki. I even set my alarm to 10:50 AM in advance. Until now. She's like... My girl is really trying too hard to get this scraps of attention from Haruki. After all, I really don't like replying late, and more importantly, I wanted to be able to read your text the moment I received it. I also ended up staying awake the entire night, so the alarm was completely meaningless. That's so silly of me. Reminds me of the time when I first got my cell phone. It was around the second year of middle school, I think. Anyway, I waited for a friend of mine to text me and ended up staying awake for the whole night and nothing. The next day, when I asked her about it, she told me she completely forgot because she spent the entire night talking to her boyfriend. No. We had a big fight about it. Yeah, no wonder. Like, but we made up fairly quickly, and we texted each other almost every day until we were separated into different classes. Oh, but we didn't text each other during class, okay? If I don't say that clearly, I feel like you will give me another lecture. Haruki could. I don't think Haruki has enough guts right now to lecture Sasuna on something like. As for now, I'm sorry. I check my phone even during lectures. I have become a terrible adult. Anyway, that's all. I hope it's not too long. Well, I suppose it's a bit light on the substance despite its length. Anyway, I mean, it's something like this. Messaging each other. Hopefully on a daily basis. Good night. See you tomorrow. Okay. Not hopefully on daily basis, but what I mean here is it's gonna lead to something bigger, like with us having a proper talk with each other. Postscriptum. Finally, I would like to ask you a question. Is there a rule about only sending one text per day? Am I not allowed to send like, say, 2 per day? just tell her like. Am I not allowed to send like, say, 2 per day? Or
何この初々しいメール。ハルキ、もしかしてあんたの彼女って中学生？
no, she's like soft form. Perfection. And it got like this bad. Like. What kind of instant text is this, Haruki? Yeah, but someone is gonna protect us. It's like... Haruki, are you telling me your girlfriend happens to be a middle schooler?
見るな。人のメールを覗くなんてプライバシーの侵害だぞ。
Don't read it. Reading others' texts is an invasion of their privacy.
その反応も中学生だよ。
That's the reaction. You're so much like a middle schooler, Sato. I like his expression here. As usual, this person has no qualms about being mischievous to others. It's like a definition of mischievous. She's probably the type of person that can carefully move on with life regardless of what happens to the world. If it were to actually stop moving.
で、何の用だ。お前この講義なんか一度も出たことなかったろ。
Well, was it that now? You have never come to this lecture before. I asked you the same question earlier, and she gave me some weird answer like, because it's weekend afternoon.
これ終わったら春樹も今日は上がりだよね。買い物一緒に行こうと思って。
You're going home after this lecture ends, right, Haruki? I wanna go shopping together with you.
Kaimonō?
Ah, it's Wednesday, yeah. Because we are supposed to like help you with the seminar, like. If I recall it correctly. Shopping?
クリスマスプレゼント選び手伝ってあげる。私と中学生の彼女とで2人分。
Never mind. Yeah, I want to help you pick out a Christmas present for both me and for you. What do you mean you, like? Stop. For both me and that middle school girlfriend you got there.
最低でも2箇所は突っ込ませてほしいんだが。
I want to say something about at least 2 points in your last statement.
冗談だよ。晩ご飯の材料。
I'm just kidding. It's for tonight's dinner.
なんでお前が俺の晩飯の心配を。
Yeah, because we're supposed to have a study session together. Why you are worrying about my idea?
また今週のどっかで来るわ。来週から冬休み入っちゃうから、その前ね。
I will come by some other time this week. Since the winter break starts next week, we will have to meet before that.
やっと思い出したみたいだね。そろそろ今週終わっちゃうよ。
Seems like you finally remembered. This week is almost over, you know.
そっか。
I see. She's referring to our ruined study session the previous Wednesday. Okay, now I will get I got a full picture. Like that in the previous part we were supposed to have a proper study session with Chiaki, but it was interrupted because of the call from Taki, I think, and that's how it went. So it's basically the story. She is referring to my bad. I was supposed to have finished everything up until the final check, and I would have been able to happily submit the paper by yesterday, and have Chiaki end up acquitted for her prolonged submission date. But since that plan happened to get delayed on my account, I don't really have the right to reject Izumi's request. Of course, I'm saying this ignoring the fact that the necessity of this study session is unreasonable in the first place.
なにその考え込むような仕草。いつもの口では嫌だと言いつつ表情はゆるゆるな春樹はどうしちゃったのよ。
What's up? What are you thinking about? What happened to the usual? Even though his mouth says no, his expression says yes. Haruki, I know. Dang, like, is that really the case? Yeah. I wonder how he really looks in these moments.
そうやって日常会話レベルで捏造を繰り返すな。
Ugh, stop making up lies in everyday conversations.
頭出し引っかかったね。
Seems like something bothering you, huh?
春樹のことやっぱ好きだなって。
And yeah, I remember this. What I'm saying is, I really like you after all, Haruki. this face, like, this. I like your faces, like. I'm not sure how good or bad like her out is gonna be, but the faces she makes are good, are really good. And whose fault do you think that is?
今日いいでしょ。できれば週末にまたこっち出てきたくないんだよね。
So,
う
it's
ち
fine
こ
today.
こまで電車で1時間以上かかるから。
I really don't want to ride a train all the way here on the weekend. It takes more than an hour to get here from where I live. Wow, that's a lot of time. Izumi has already confirmed that I won't reject her on as of no matter of fact there. Given her personality, I imagine the only time she was actually joking was when she said she was joking. That's... What? Okay, like... This is so confusing, yeah. Even your wording right now is confusing as hell.
でも今日は
But today is Friday.
何か用事ある？どうしてもってんなら明日でもいいけど、残念だけど仕方なく涙を飲んで超嫌々ながら。
Something you need to do. If you seriously can't, then tomorrow is fine. It's unfortunate, but I will hold my tears in and feel really spiteful about the futility of it all.
てめえ
You little. Ignore Izumi's taunt and recall my schedule for the week. I have part-time work at Choreograph tonight, and I have the morning shift at Goodies with Sugiro on Saturday and Sunday. Wait, I'm still going there, like... Weren't we supposed to, like... Because I remember Haruki telling Kaharu that it's... he's not gonna work there anymore. And here he goes again. And next Monday is the final seminar before winter break. In other words, that's when the paper is due. Yes, sounds like sounds great, amazing. It's, our schedule seems like jam-packed. How exactly I'm supposed to fit here in now? Yeah, that's like the question.
ちょっと春樹、あんたまさか今になって私捨てるとか。
Hold on, Haruki. Please don't tell me you plan on tossing me aside. Tossing me aside. Like yesterday's goods.
少し待ってろって今考え中。あとそこは捨てるじゃなくて見捨てる。
Wait a minute. I'm thinking right now, and I'm not tossing you aside. Whoa, whoa, yo, let's. I'm abandoning you.
相変わらず細かっ。
As quick as always, as as for choreograph, since I just handed in a manuscript recently, I could probably get a day off, I think. I bet Mai is gonna be like really surprised. Or downright shocked with this turn of events. And as for goodies, since Sugiri is working on both Saturday and Sunday, I will have to show up on either of those days. But why do I have such a strong sense of obligation to that girl? Just like with Izumi. Something about it just makes me feel wrong. When I think about it, can I even do this somehow? Okay, I was wondering what choice I'm supposed to make, but like, we only have one choice. Fine, we'll do it today. Because the other choice is locked into the end.
じゃあこれ終わったら一緒に帰るか。
Tomorrow is not an option. Okay, let's head back after this lecture.
そう来なくちゃ。さあ帰ろう帰ろう。私たちの城へ。
That's the spirit. Alright, let's go. let's head back to our castle.
ちゃんと講義は最後まで受けてけ。あと、誰たちの城だって？
At least pay attention to the lecture until the end. And what do you mean, our castle? I will contact my son in a bit. Since my manuscript got approved the last time, there shouldn't be much work today. I think a text should be enough.
帰り買い物してこうね。明日は休みだし、晩ご飯もパーッと豪華に。
Let's go shopping in our way home. Since it's Saturday tomorrow, let's eat a whole lot tonight.
わかった。
Alright,
スーパーでコロッケ買って帰ろう。
let's buy some croquettes in the supermarket in our way back.
出来合い？なんかだんだん手抜きになってない？
Convenience food. It kinda feels like you're getting more and more lazy. You're the one talking like.
安心しろ。この前作ったカレーが具なしで残ってる。今日は奮発してコロッケカレーだ。
Don't worry, there is leftover curry from last time. I'll do my best to make a croquette curry today.
ものすごく釈然としないのに、コロッケもカレーも好物の私はどうすれば？
I have got a bad feeling about this, but I do love both croquettes and curry, so what can I do? You work on your paper. Your seminar is pretty strict, isn't it, Haruki-kun? I can't believe they are making you work almost all the way until the winter break. No, it's not because of us, it's because of Chiaki. And it's like, for all the time. I still need to hunt in assigned work every week, but they don't take more than a couple of hours. So I don't really have to deal with my seminar all that much right now. But honestly, the graduate thesis thing looks pretty daunting. I would never understand why you need to write the graduate thesis. Like who cares about all those papers? There's always at least one person who wants to graduate each year, because they always make such a big deal out of this, but it's it seems pointless to me in a way. I have got to give it my all, so I don't end up being that person. Speaking of which, have you decided on a topic for your thesis yet? This is the first time I have been given an assignment where I'm expected to come up with the topic and work on it independently. I feel like I have been thrown in at the deep end. But knowing you, Haruki-kun, you would feel like a fish in water, right? Something is telling me that Haruki didn't come up with any topic for his thesis, like at all. You don't only take classes seriously, Haruki-kun. You're also always so interested in the subject that you even study tons of stuff that doesn't appear in the tests. I've always respected that about him. I'm actually really proud. Just kidding, you don't really think of it as anything special yourself, so me being proud sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Anyway, I'll be cheating on you. I will text you again after your paper is done. That way, I'll be able to send something congratulatory next time. Talk to you soon. Okay, so it's like a second text for today. All done.
じゃあ見せてみろ。
Let me take a look. Resume had been sitting in front of me until now, Let's have an inarticulate sound and dives onto my bed, as if recreating a scene out of an adulterous manga. The conclusion of the paper is visible on the laptop screen, signifying an end. Signifying an end to the arduous battle that has lasted over 20 days. Whoa. I forgot it's been like whole 20 days since Haruki started to yes, since Haruki started to help Chiaki with her papers. Well, the last page looks to be in order at least.
もう頭が動かない体も動かないあと一月は何もしたくない
I can't use my head anymore. I can't move my body anymore either. I don't want to do anything for another month.
人のベッドで泳ぐな。
Stop spinning on my bed. She says she can't move, but she seems as energetic as ever. I scrolled to the first page and start checking this paper that isn't mine. And I hope it's not just the first page and the last page.
と
Wow. It's only no. It's only the cover page and obviously something. There's no title. It's that bad, like. There's no title, no cover, or even a name. It's completely blank.
とりあえず24時間寝る起きたらお腹いっぱいご飯食べるそれから
あ
三大欲求の残り一つどうしよ
I will start by sleeping a whole 24 hours. Then when I wake up, I will eat until I can't eat anymore. And then... What should I do about the last of my 3 basic needs?
トイレならドアを出て左。
The toilet's through that door and to your left.
うそれは残りの一つを排泄欲と性欲のどっちに解釈しての発言
What? I implied that my last basic need is either defecation or sexual desire.
どっちも充足するっちゃするだろ。
I think both said you just fine.
私の悩ましい声とか聞こえてきてもいいの
You mean you wouldn't mind if my moans were audible from it? What? What's she planning to do there? When are there?
帰れ。
Go home, yeah. Like. It's your
春樹冷たい20日間もずっと一緒の釜の飯を食べた戦友なのに
Don't be so cold, Haruki. We have been fighting it out and eating from the same pot for this 20-day war together as comrades, haven't we? Yeah, we're comrades in our arms. At this point.
同じ釜の飯を食ったのは3回だけだし、俺が望んだわけじゃないし。
Fighting against impossible odds to get Chiaki's paper right on time. We only ate out of the same pot a total of 3 times, and I didn't even have a choice in the matter. Then fix up the line break here and change the font size a little. Putting some emphasis on this part might work well.
何言ってんの私のレポート提出なんて春樹以外に誰も望んでないでしょ
What are you talking about? You're the only one that wanted me to hand in a paper in the first place, Haruki.
卒業目指そうぜ、大学生。
At least try to graduate, Miss University student. The list of references is all finished. Alright, all that's left is to save it.
こんなところかな。うん。確かに終わってる。
I guess that should do it. Yeah, we have actually finished it.
マジ
Really? Yeah, I'm also surprised that, like, if you're actually done with your paper.
少しだけ体裁はいじったけど、内容に関しては文句のつけようはないな。少なくとも俺にとっては。
I will have to mess with the format a little, but there doesn't seem to be any problems with the content at all. Nothing that I could find, at least.
大マジ？
You're actually serious?
論理が飛躍してるって言われるかもしれないけど、そもそも民間伝承が必ず理にかなってるわけでもなし、ちゃんと考察もしっかりしてるし、何より面白いし。
They might think that you're making leaps in your logic here and there, but these old folk tales might not not have been consistent logically in the first place. You certainly showed that you have done your research, and above all, it's an interesting read.
はあ、春樹にそこまで褒められたの初めて。
Whoa, this is the first time you have ever praised me this much, Haruki.
お疲れ、泉。よく頑張ったな。お前にしては。
It's a bit underhanded price, like. Job well done, Izumi. I like how he took a jab at him right after praising him. It's a bit fun. Job well done, Izumi, and an impressive amount of effort considering your usual self.
うっしゃー、やったー。
Oh, yeah, nailed it.
俺が合格って言っても、進級できるとは限らないぞ。採点するのは教授なんだから。
Just because I say it's a pass doesn't mean it will guarantee you won't be able, you won't be held back. The professor will be grading this, not me.
いいよ、もう。春樹に認められたんだから。一緒に頑張ってきた甲斐があったよね。
That's not... I like your logic here. That's not all that important, really. Just having your knowledge, it only makes all the effort we have spent on it more than worthwhile, Haruki. Izumi? I suppose she sounds more like a formed delinquent, but I still feel like deeply moved by it, if only a little. Wait, I just totally messed up my Japanese there. How can someone be deeply moved if only a little?
安心したら一気に力抜けた。もう頭が動かない。体も動かない。
Oh boy, now that my mind is at ease, all the energy has left my body. I can't use my head anymore. Can't move my body either. And she surely plans to stay in our place tonight.
安心する前から思いっきり脱力してるくせに。
I'm pretty sure you threw away all your energy and motivation well before you felt it is. Still, I suppose I can acknowledge her efforts this time at least. No matter how hard I pressured her into doing it, she couldn't have finished if she didn't have the dedication to do so herself. Even if her only driving force was not getting expelled.
ねえ、春樹、打ち上げしようよ。冷蔵庫にビール残ってたよね。6缶入りの箱が丸ごと。
Hey Haruki, let's throw a party. You still have some beer left over in your fridge, right? You know that 6-pack.
なんでお前がうちの冷蔵庫の中身を知ってるんだ。俺でさえそんなの覚えてなかったのに。
How do you know what I have got in my fridge? I don't even remember having that myself.
あ、魚肉ソーセージもらったよ。安心して1本だけ残してあるから。
Okay, and Shaktin is like, she's owning the place. Oh, I swapped some fish sausages from them. Fish sausages? Is it really a thing? Don't worry, I left one for you.
たく。
Jeez. Has this girl even heard of the word restraint? Well, I suppose I already know the answer to that. Open my fridge and find a barren wasteland, devoid of any form of sustenance. Scratch that. It's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. There is that 6-pack of beer she mentioned, the one fish sausage, and a pack of sliced cheese. If I combine this with the snacks that Taki and Dio left last time, I could probably whip up a platter of canapes. Alright, I should be able to... I glanced at the clock and the plan. I haphazardly threw together disappears along with the hours that already passed by.
どうしたの？冷蔵庫空っぽ？だったら買い出し行こっか。
What's wrong? Is your fridge cleaned out? Wanna go out and buy something then?
いや
No. There's only an hour left until the last train.
大丈夫。おやつは3000円までに抑えるから。
Don't worry, I won't blow more than 3,000 yen on the snacks.
そういう問題じゃなくて
That's not the problem here. Yeah, because yeah, it's getting late, like. And it doesn't seem like Haruki's trigger to let Chiaki stay at our place. If you start drinking now, does she really think should be able to go home in an hour?
しょうがない。今日は特別に割り勘だ。ったく、自分のお祝いにお金出す女って珍しいよ。私ってもう少し評価されてもいいと思わない？
Fine then. I'll split the bill with you for today. You don't see a woman who would pay for her own celebration party every day now, do you? Has your impression of me improved a little?
泉
Izumi? Now that I think of it, she did mention something about sleeping for 24 hours, didn't she? Wait, did she mean it literally, like... Does she really plan on staying over again today?
さてと。じゃあ用意するからちょっと待ってて。ああ、ついでだからさ、お酒も買い出さない？
Alright, give me a second to get oh yeah, while we there, why don't we get some more beer? Well, I guess this was to be expected. She did produce results and I never clearly said no to begin with.
泉
Izumi. Then
チューハイとカクテルとビールももう少し。あ、ワインとかボトルで買っちゃう？
Chuhai, cocktails and a few more cans of beer should do it. Should we get a bottle of wine too?
今日はもう帰れ
It's about time for you to head home.
うえ、
No, I need to clearly say no.
打ち上げ。
But the party,
もうすぐ終電だ今から飲んでたらまた帰れなくなるぞ
the last train is going to leave soon. If you start drinking now, you won't be able to head home just like last time.
いいのに帰らなくたって。
Oh, who cares if I got home or not?
俺が良くない帰ってくれないと
Okay, you have to go home.
この前は止めてくれたじゃん。
But I stayed over last time, didn't I?
この前は午前1時今は午後11時半
It was 1 a.m. Back then, but it's only 11:30 p.m. right now.
疲れちゃったんだもん。もう一歩も動けないんだもん。
But I'm super tired. I can't move another step.
お前今コンビニに行く気満々だったよな
Weren't you just already in the head to the convenience store just now?
もう1000歩も動けないんだもん。
I can't move further than 1,000 steps.
そこで調整するな帰れ
Just change that a bit. Go home.
なんで？どうして急にそんなに冷たくなっちゃったの、ハルキ？
Why? Why you been so cold all of a sudden, Haruki?
泉のご両親に申し訳が
Sounds like a film's excuse. I feel a bit bad for your parents, Izumi.
そんなこと言っちゃったら、先週だってとっくに申し訳立たないよ。
If if you're worried about that, then wasn't what happened last week was enough to apologize to them for?
それはって何もしてないだろ
You're like, what she's talking about? Well, that's wait, nothing happened last week.
ということは今日は先週とは違って私の親に申し訳立たないことしちゃうつもり？
So does that mean they will be different from last time, and you're planning to do something that you will have to apologize to my parents for?
ないそれはない、
No.
絶対にない
Not a chance, absolutely not.
もう一つ釈然としないことができちゃったけど今は本筋を進めるね。ねならどうしてダメなわけ？
Something about that response rubs me the wrong way, but I will let it slide. So why can't I stay over? Well,
だから
my left hand brushes against my cell phone. The name of the person whose doesn't also new text still lie there in wait flashes from my mind.
打ち上げだったらさ週明けのゼミ
Yeah,
の
we got
最
a
終日に
replay
しない
to
か
set,
その時ならおごるから
If you really want to throw a party, why don't we do it at the beginning of next week? Or on the last day of the seminar? I'll treat you to whatever you want then. But I can't just say that. I can tell you the real reason.
小木曽ゆきなあ、そんな感じの名前の子。
I think I think she figured out all of that already. August Yukina, I think that was her name. After all, I did tell her that she didn't need to clear up any misunderstandings. Since it turned down Izumi's offer to patch things up, I have basically admitted that it's not her fault.
大学とかうちとか泊まり歩いてないでさちゃんと帰れよ親だって心配してるだろ
Don't just stay over at my place or crash at the university. Actually go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Which means that if I tell you why I'm not letting you stay over, it will bring up the issue of there, or not she was at fault again, just like last week. This concerns not only the events of that one week and how the two of us missed one another again, but also our current situation where we are trying to reconcile with one another. Not be admitting that Izumi's each and every action has an incredibly great influence on me right now.
駅まで送るだから一緒に出よ
I'll walk you to the station. Come on, let's go.
泉ほら
Izumi, come on. I pick up the coat that fell off her shoulders and put it on her again. Her shoulders dropping and without a hint of movement are almost enough to tell me that she hasn't accepted my explanation in the slightest. Yeah, she doesn't seem to bite it at all.
親なんて心配してるわけないって。どうせこっちのすることになんか興味ないんだからさ。
There's no way my parents would be worried about me. They don't give a damn about what I do anyway.
Eh?
Yeah. The delay between my question and her answer catches me off guard, slowing down my reaction.
興味ある？
Wanna hear more?
あいや
Not at all.
あるんだ。私が家に帰りたがらない理由、春樹的に気になっちゃってるんだ。
Sure you do. You want to know more about why I'm so against going back home, don't you, Haruki? Just that again. Yeah. Didn't feel like she was joking there. Despite looking so depressed, she suddenly picks up at me and stares intently at my bewaying eyes.
そう、私幼い頃から母親に虐待されててさ、背中なんかあざだらけで。見てみる？
Let's see. Oh yeah, my mother has been physically abusing me ever since I was little. My back is full of bruises and scars. Wanna see?
いやそれが嘘だってことは確信してる 理由は言わないけど。
Something telling me that she's actually mad by not pulling a leg right there. No, I'm absolutely sure you're lying. I won't tell you why, but though. After all, you took your top off. After all, you took off your top off in front of me not too long ago. But were we watching this in a way? Don't forget that beautiful silky smooth back of yours so easily.
じゃあ義理の父親に性的虐待
Okay,
を
okay. Okay, clearly I got this wrong.
もし本当だったら今からお前の家に怒鳴り込むけどいいんだな。
Fine, I was actually sexually abused by my stepdad. If that's true, then it would be okay for me to head to your place and confront your parents about this, right?
いやー、私のこれからの生活のことも考えてくれないと。春樹が一生面倒見てくれるってならいいけどさ。
But okay, so probably like the only part that actually is true here is and from what Chiaki was trying to mislead me here is that her relationship with her parents are not that good. Like, and the rest of this is like a total bullshit. But I have to take my living expenses and conditions I've taken into account too. If you're willing to take care of me for the rest of my life, Haruki, then I suppose.
今のがもし完全に事実だと証明されたら、いろいろな方法で全面的に援助は惜しまない。
If what you said was indeed the truth, I will do everything I could to support you using whatever means necessary. Oh. Suing for damages, scholarships, and protecting you from possible slander from others in the event that the news spread to the public to name a few. I'd protect Izumi from any further wounds and do everything in my power to prevent her existing wounds from opening up again. Because after all...
ごめん、今のも嘘。
Because after all what? like what? Sorry, that was a lie.
俺じゃなくて本当に虐待で苦しんでる人たちに謝れ。心の中でいいから。
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the people who have actually gone through abuse like that. Even if you're only apologizing in your heart. The odds of losing that gamble was ridiculously low anyway.
やだな、もう。どこまで私のこと分かっちゃってんのよ、春樹。もうなんての惚れた弱みっていうか
Oh, come on. You know so much about me already, Haruki. What's this? You're that interested in me.
さあ、帰ろうな。駅までなら話の続きも聞いてやるから。
Come on, time to go. I will listen to the rest on the way to the station. Sorry, Izumi's house is somewhat far away, sure. But does that really warrant her acting like such a brat?
まあ、当たり前といえば当たり前なんだけどね。うち、義理どころか、実の父親もいないし。
Well, that was more or less what I expected. I don't have a stepfather, and my real dad isn't around anyway. Oh.
母親と二人暮らしなんだけどね。これが結構仲悪くて。
Yeah. Okay, I got it right. The real part of that crazy story she told. I live together with my mom, you see, and we don't exactly get along with each other.
へえ。
だから、基本家じゃ寝ないんだ。大学とかネットカフェとか、春樹の部屋とか。
So I'm pretty much never sleep at home. Either stay on campus, hit up an internet cafe, or come crash at your place.
最後のさも一般的なことのように言うのはやめてくれ。一度だけだろ。
It's not common occurrence. That make it sound like the last option is as common as the others. You only stayed over once.
家には着替えを取りに戻るくらい。帰っても1時間もいることないな。下手に母親が帰ってきたらすぐ喧嘩になるし。
I only got home to get a change of clothes. And I try to never stay there for more than an hour. Since if my mama happened to come home, we would just end up arguing.
でも洗濯してくれてるんだろ？
But she's still doing the laundry for you, right?
ハウスキーパーさんがね、火曜と木曜に来るから、その日が狙い目なんだ。
So she is also from well-off family. Yeah, but it does make sense. The housekeeper does it. She comes away on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we'll try to pick those days to go home. What is this?
さて、今度はどんな風に論破してくれるのかな？
Now then, what kind of retort will it be this time? Why does it sound so unspectacular? So commonplace, almost as if I had heard it somewhere before. It sounds like Haki's own story. In a way.
とは言っても、実際のところこれで話終わりなんだよね。脚色できないと途端につまんなくなるな。
Well, I said that. But that's about all I really want to tell you. An undramatic tale like this usually gets boring halfway through. No, never mind the fact that it sounds familiar. This feeling of not wanting to give up welling inside me is why your story makes me unnecessarily uneasy. My left hand brushes against my cell phone again. Since I told her not to stay up too late, I should at least report the progress of my paper to her before the day changes. No, it's not really because of sense of obligation or anything. It's just that I have something I wanted to tell her. I'm waiting for a conversation to be connected with her.
泉
Izumi? Still, yeah, that's how I should read it. I'm not sure if what I heard just now is the truth or a lie, or simply a misunderstanding. It was just another bunch of thoughts she blurted out on a whim.
お前やっぱさ
You know, you should really. However, I'm sure the last train will definitely leave if I keep listening to her, and I won't be able to tell her to go home or anything similar when that happens. In that case, okay, like I'm gonna check what choice I should make just in case, but it seems like the first choice is got a bit. And that's definitely the first choice. Alright, so I should talk with her a little more. It's 11:55 55 p.m. right now, and I'm about 80% done, I think. So I'm sorry, I don't think I will be able. Bullshit, like. I don't think I'll be able to finish the paper today, or rather, I'm certain that I won't. I'm sure I will have to work for the night too. I won't be able to reply to your texts for a little while, sorry. I had a lot of leeway in regards to the theme of the paper, so it's essentially a piece of cake, like you said. But I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I ended up waiting to put this and that into my paper, and before I knew it, I had already put a ridiculous amount of content in. Can you believe I'm the same guy that always trying to tell others to act within their limits? Anyway, I'll stop here for now. I'll work hard to become worthy of your congratulatory text tomorrow morning, Setsuna. Actually, if I don't have it finished by tomorrow, I'll probably not be able to advance to the next year. Good night and tomorrow for sure.
ごめん、せつな。
Sorry, Setsuna. That was total bullshit. Like, no matter how much time passes, people always tend to ramble on and on whenever they are trying to lie. That much is a fact. I was supposed to use this text to bring us back together, yet I'm using them to betray Setsuna once again. I guess I really can't stay with Setsuna.
さてと今回のラブラブメッセージはっと
And now for tonight's Labadari text messages. Wow.
ああこら見せなさいって春樹の恥ずかしいメール
Ah, come on. Let me see your embarrassing text, Hurricane.
恥ずかしいって分かってんなら覗くな。
True. If you know they're embarrassing, then don't pick. They're covered by the bath towel. What do you mean by them? But I can clearly see them swaying back and forth. That's what he meant.
ああ隠しちゃダメだってば
Stop trying to hide it.
お前は隠せよ、泉。
You're the one that should be hiding something right now, Izumi. Why does this woman always makes a joke out of all of my moments of regret and conflict?
あー気持ちよかった春樹も早く入っておいでよ乾杯は出るまで待っててあげるからさ
That felt so good. You should hurry and take a bath to Haruki. I'll be waiting out here to toast with you.
いいよ、勝手に始めてろ。俺は飲まないから。
I'm fine, just start by yourself. I'll be drinking.
なんでせっかく長きにわたる戦いに終止符が打たれたのに春樹ってばもう次の戦いに思いを馳せてるわけ
Yeah? Why? We finally managed to put an end to the painful battle of ours, Haruki. And you're really, you're also thinking of declaring another war?
もうちょっと話すとは約束したが、飲みながらなんて一言も言ってない。
I mean, I did say I would talk with you some, but I never said I would do it with while drinking.
男と女が夜中に二人きりでお酒も飲まなかったらやること一つしかなくない
A man and a woman by themselves in the middle of the night. Yeah, this expression of yours like is probably my favorite one. Aside from that other one. She really looks like really cheerful. If they are not going to drink, then isn't the only one thing left to do?
ああ、会話だよな。覗くなよ。
Yeah, which is a total don't pick. Okay. But for a moment, just a little bit, I felt like I couldn't bring myself to make Izumi go home for whatever reason.
?3 年前なんだよね。ちょうど大学に受かった頃。
It was about 3 years ago, right when I was about to enter university.
そっか。
I see. Your parents divorced right before she entered university.
まあ、さすがにその頃になるとさ、強がり抜きで、私も子供じゃなかったし。
Well, I wasn't a kid anymore, so I didn't really make much of a fuss about it. It's not really anything that rare, nor is it anything that shocking. Something you could find anywhere in the world.
どうでもよくはなかったけど、絶対に嫌だとか、私を捨てるんだとか、そこまで思い込めるほどでもなくってさ。
I wasn't okay with it or anything, but it's not like I was under the impression that I was being abandoned either. I wasn't that delusional.
うん
Yeah. I can't say if that's a good thing or bad thing, but regardless, the world is still spinning, and children are still growing older.
実際今でも父さんとはそこそこうまくやってる。月1くらいであってご飯食べるくらいだけど。
Actually, I'm still on pretty good terms with my dad, but I don't get to do much more besides having a meal with him once every month or so. Izumi said she's living with her mother right now. Yeah, seems like really basic. In a way, it sounds like they're just keeping the facade of.
「けど私の親権を手に入れた方とはなんだかだんだん歯車が噛み合わなくなっちゃってきてさ。
On the other hand, the person who got legal custody over me is getting on my nerves more and more with each passing day. Still, while she addresses her father properly, she seems to utilize all sorts of roundabout ways to refer to her mother.
親同士がさ、私の目の前で顔を合わせるたびきつい喧嘩をしてた時はそりゃ嫌な気分だったけど、
Every time we
ど
get
っち側に
together,
同情もしてた。
they start arguing like crazy right in front of my eyes. It does get annoying, but sometimes I actually feel sorry for
不
them.
倫とか会社のことどうだとかって話も父さんがあまり帰ってきてなかったせいで普通に信じられちゃったんだよね。
Since my dad wasn't around most of the time, I believe details about his supposed affairs or relationships
そっか
with the girls at work and whatnot. I see.
それがさ、離婚した後自分の旦那とやり合ってた分のエネルギーが全部こっちに来てみたらさ。
Yeah, sounds like her mother is a handful. And then after the divorce, she directed all the energy normally used to argue with her husband on me.
うざいのこれがほんと際限なくうざいの。もう話なんか聞いてらんないの。
She is so annoying, and really annoying. I don't want to deal with her at all anymore.
泉
Izumi?
コンパで遅くなったら1時間問い詰められて、男の子から電話がかかってきたらどういう関係か一から説明させられて。
If I come home late from my party, she spends a whole hour asking what I have been doing. If some guy calls me, she forces me to explain in detail who is he and what his relationship with me is. Jeez, like... The little incidents involving her mother that Izumi is telling me about just keep getting more and more twisted.
別に過保護だった歴史もないのに、こっちに隙があると危機として噛みついてくる。
She never had this overprotective tendency in the past, but now she practically jumps on me the instant she sees an opportunity.
多分向こうはそんなこと思ってないんだろうけど、こうもしつこいとこっちはそう感じちゃうんだよね。
She probably doesn't think it will have such an effect on me, but it's getting so annoying that I can't help but feel like this. These twisted thoughts of hers have no way of straightening themselves out. They can only think together. One twisted thought onto another and further deform beyond repair.
で、離婚の時のこと考えちゃうんだよね。そりゃ父さんも出ていくわって。
And when I think back to the divorce now, it's like no surprise at all that my dad left him. In the end, the daughter that decided to concern herself with it all, and the mother who doesn't do anything other than regret her daughter's decision. From this relationship you could find anywhere in the world.
うちとは正反対だ
It's the exact opposite in my case. In his case, like his mother stood up, doesn't give a shit. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
ハルキんとこは親と仲いいんだ。
There is no terms at all. Are you on good terms with your parents, Haruki?
いいかどうかわからないな。何しろこの1年会話した記憶が
Am
な
I?
い。
I can't really tell, honestly. I haven't talked to them in over a year now.
実家遠いの？あれ？でも春樹って付属
Do they live far away? Huh? But Haruki, didn't you go to Hojo High?
こっから2駅歩いたって行ける距離だな。
It's about 2 stations away from here. I could have been walk there if I wanted to.
あんたなんで一人暮らししてんの？
So why are you living by yourself like this?
部屋借りられるくらいは稼いでるから。
I happen to earn enough to rent a place for myself.
そういう意味で聞いてるんじゃなくて。
That's not what I'm asking.
お前はさ、もし十分稼ぎがあっても今の生活続けるつもりなのか？
Then tell me, if you could earn enough money to sustain yourself, would you still stick to your current lifestyle?
そういうことね。
I guess you have a point.
だから北条大夫に受かろうがテストでトップを取ろうが親から褒められたことはなかったな。
That's why even when I got accepted to Hoju High, and even when I got the highest score on the test, my parents never praised me.
私は褒められるべき成績取ったことないからあんたの言ってることが理解しにくいけどね。
I have never gotten any grades worthy of being praised, so I can't say I really can relate to what you're saying.
うちの大学受かってるくせに。
Didn't you get accepted into our university?
あれは奇跡だった。うん、あの時だけは絶賛されてもよかったな。
That was
ちょう
more
ど家が
or
そ
less
れ
a
どころじゃ
miracle.
なくなってたけど。
Yeah, that alone was probably worthy of some overwhelming prize, but it was just around the time when my family was starting to fall apart.
ま、そんなこんなで最初のイベントだけはほとんど同じだったけどそこからの分岐が結構違うんだな俺たち。
Well, that's the gist of it. Our situations started out pretty similar, but we branched off in completely different directions after that, didn't we? Our initial conditions were about the same, and even the feelings we harbor toward our parents are roughly identical. But the difference between how emotionally distant we are is staggering.
それでも結果だけはそんなに変わってないのが笑えるよね。
Even so, in the end, we are more or less the same. Pretty funny if you think about it, huh?
そこが笑いどころなのか判断に苦しむけどな。
I'm not sure if I can bring myself to laugh at something like this, though. So in total, we have okay, Haruki with his dysfunctional family, Kazusa with her own, and now we also have Chiaki. Well, Susuno's family is pretty normal, like. Not sure if I can bring myself to laugh at something like this, though. But it's just as Suzumi says. It doesn't matter if it's near or far. If that distance isn't exactly what it should be, the end result would be the same.
春樹はさ、どっちがいい？近すぎる距離と遠すぎる距離のさ。
Which do you prefer, Haruki? Being too close together or being too far apart?
その2つは究極の選択だろう。
Why am I only options the extremes? But even so,
でもさ、ほどほどがいいなんて、なんか人間として小さい発言っぽくない？
but you know, doesn't find a happy middle ground sound too small and too unambitious? Of a way to live, of life, yeah.
生まれた時から俺は小さいんだよ。だから地道にやっていくしかなかったの。
I have been unambitious for as long as I can remember. That's why safe and practical choices were sure, like safe and practical choices, like were the only ones I could make. Yeah, like 100% like sure. Absolutely believe on this.
岡山のボンボンのくせに
That's a ish coming from a spoiled rich kid from Makayama. I'm only realizing it now, but I think I might have said too much today.
それだけは話すんじゃなかった。ネタにするのは月1回までにしとけよ。
I really shouldn't have told you that. You only you only allowed to bring that up as a joke once a month at the most. Got it?
全面禁止にしないんだ
Here, you're not going to ban it completely.
守れない目標設定なんてするだけ無駄だ。
I'm simply aware that there is no point in trying to aim for the impossible. But I mean, what was I supposed to do?
根性に感謝すべきか過小評価を怒るべきか
Should I be grateful for your kindness, or should I get mad at you for belittling me?
人に感謝なんかしたことないくせに。
As if you've been grateful to anyone for anything. After all, this woman who's lying on my bed and staring at me before my very eyes has told me so much about herself already.
ならお望み通り怒る春樹ってひどい男
Yeah, the guy is awful. She probably means a different thing altogether. Yeah, but still. As you wish. I suppose I will get mad then. What an awful man you are,
ひ
Haruki.
どい人間といえ。お前に男っぽい悪さをした記憶はない。
She's gonna say like, you hurt my pride as a woman. Shouldn't that to person, would you? I don't remember hurting you in any way, only a man could. Even elaborately explained the history of her family without hiding anything whatsoever. I'm starting to feel conscious about the slight unfairness of it all.
つまりこれからするんだ
So basically, you are going to do it now.
おやすみ。俺、次の日に何も予定がなくても6時半には起きるから。ついでに人を寝かせておくような思いやりもないから。
Good night. I always wake up at 6:30, whether or not I have something to do. And I'm not exactly nice enough to make sure not to wake up anyone else up. How did I think about it? When was the last time I even told to someone about myself?
私ここ数年6時台に起きたことないよ
Yeah, sounds like sounds a bit extreme to wake up every day at 6:30. I haven't woken up in the 6 o'clock ancient years, you know.
小学生以来のラジオ体操だってできるぞ。よかったな。じゃ。
You'll be able to participate in this early morning radio calisthenics. I haven't done since elementary school. Isn't that great then?
ああちょっと待っててさ寝る前に確認
Wait a second. Let me just make sure of something before you fall asleep. If I recall correctly, I told that girl, which is why I couldn't keep it a secret from her.
なんだよもう。俺半分寝かけてたのに。
What do you want now? I'm already half asleep.
寝つき良すぎだよそれって
You're too good at falling asleep.
10秒以内に話せ。そろそろ意識が閉じる。
You have 10 seconds. I'll pass out if you take any longer.
さレポート終わっちゃったけど私がここに来てもいい理由
Well,
なくなっちゃったけど
You know, the paper is done, so I don't really have any reason to keep coming here anymore. Are those days from 3 years ago coming back to me yet again?
でもまた遊びに来てもいい
But can I still come and hang out?
今度はちゃんと帰れよ。
Just make sure to leave on the time next time. I must have cleared countless unthinkable milestones back in those days.
帰る始発までには帰っちゃう
Don't worry, I'll be on time. I'll be gone by the time the first train arrives.
やっぱ来るなお前。
Actually, just don't come again. When will I finally be able to put these broken fragments of my memories back together again? I wonder. In the end, even though I made such a firm declaration, it was already known by the time Izumi and I managed to recover. Okay, so so all this big talk was for nothing. Mostly because he wanted to make sure of something ended up leading us into reminiscing about our childhoods. By the time I could finally close my eyes after making sure Izumi was asleep as well, the winter sky had already been lit up by the morning sun. And it was already far past the time I usually wake up. Izumi lays around in my room some more after that, eating the lunch that I made and even stealing some of my share. It wasn't until the sky had been soaked in crimson that she finally left my apartment. Yeah, that's a lot of time we spent together with her. Thanks to Izumi, my long-awaited day off came to end before I knew it. Her cheerful parting words of what a valuable waste of time that was felt utterly superficial. Wonder if you'll be able to feel the same way.
皆さんおはようございます。
And I think that's gonna be it for today. Thanks everyone for watching this, and if you like my content, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. And be sure gonna continue next time. And I'm really gonna make sure that it's not gonna take as much time to get to the next part as it happened with this one. Yeah. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching this, and see you next time. Ciao.